Hi, I'm Bryan with Bush Electronics. I'm just doing the finishing touches on one of the last features to go on this new vehicle for SUNY ESF, and it's these Setina TPO door guards. TPO is a thermoplastic polyolefin. It's a combination of polypropylene, polyethylene, rubber, and some other reinforcing fibers that might go into it. Essentially, it's a very, very durable, rugged plastic. It's flexible enough to be able to go into the installation side of it, but durable enough to take just about anything you can throw at it. And the great thing about it is it's cleanable. If you've ever had a pesky prisoner in the back of your car and they've made a mess of things, you always know that trying to get it off a seat fabric can be a pain. Cleaning these is a breeze. You can use just about any type of regular household cleaner on them. And the great thing about them is they don't fade with UV light. If you can see the banner over top of my head here, you'll notice that Setina is one of the vendors we're very, very proud to carry. They make everything here stateside in the US, and if you've noticed any of our other videos, you'll see there's a theme going on there. We really are proud to carry American-made products. So I've drilled a couple of holes here on the door guards, or the existing door panel. These come stock like this with the holes already drilled in them from Setina. The nice thing about these are they go over the existing door panels. A lot of customers have approached us before saying they wanted to put door panels on, but they didn't have any place to store them. It's a common problem we're running into, especially with smaller departments. They just don't have the room to store a lot of this stuff. Setina came up with the answer with these door guards. So I just finished drilling the last hole. These door guards fit right over top. This may go on a little bit tighter than normal because the window guard is already in place. But as you can see, it's in right now. And then with a couple of plastic pins like this, we just sent them right in through the hole, and the door guard is in place. Well, that's the last push pin in there. The door guard is now secured, and the nice thing about it is it's gone right over top of the existing door panel. There's no need to remove it, and there's no need to store it. A durable panel. It won't allow anybody inside the back of the vehicle to hide contraband, and it's very easy to clean. So the days of having to worry about somebody hiding something in there are pretty much gone with a product like this. You'll also notice the polycarbonate window barriers we've installed. They, again, go right over top of the existing door panel that's there, and there's really no need to modify anything whatsoever. They can very easily be taken off with a couple of sheet metal screws out of it. The polycarbonate in this, although you may not be able to tell, is about 1/4 inch to 3/8 inch thick. It's very, very durable, in case you were curious that maybe they wouldn't hold up nearly as much as the metal bars. It's actually about 3 times heavier than what the metal bars are. The nice thing about these, though, they won't ever rust. So if you do leave the window down and you get moisture inside of it, or somebody gets sick inside the vehicle, there's not going to be any problem. It'll be very easy to clean up. Like I said, with the TPO door panels on there, both can be cleaned up pretty easily with any household chemicals. Before I end the video, I want to show you one other great product that Setina has out there. So let's switch the camera over to camera 2, and we'll slide in and we'll take a look at what's in the back of the car. One of the things I wanted to show you before I ended this video was this. And I'm not talking about the Setina cage, although this vehicle has a number of Setina products in it. Besides the door guards, window guards, it does have an XL partition in it with a weapons cutout, weapons lock for an AR-15 with EOTech sights on it. But if you're probably looking at the video long enough right now, you've probably noticed that the seat belts are coming from a different location than they normally do on this vehicle. This product here is a bio seat. It's a TPO seat, the same material that these door guards are made out of, but it has the center pull seat belt option. The point behind it is this. The seat belts now pull from the center. They are in a stowed position on the side of the partition, allowing the officer to very easily set the prisoner inside. And again, with the XL partition, there's much more legroom. Like I had mentioned before, I'm about 6'1", and I'm very easily allowed to get into the vehicle. I can now come in. The officer now, without having to reach across me, is able to unbuckle and buckle it in. And without endangering any officer's safety, the officer has now secured the occupant inside the back. They are restrained and safe. I obviously would be handcuffed, but I've done nothing wrong to my knowledge. So I will buckle it back in again and set it off. Not only do we have the TPO seat in here with center seat belts, but we also have a floor pan involved into it. So it's one cohesive system at the moment, allowing anything to be cleaned out of there, essentially you could hose the inside of it out, although I'm not necessarily sure we would recommend it or Setina would. You pretty much could as long as you vacuumed all the water out of the basin of it. But the nice thing about it is, again, household cleaners on it, it's not going to deteriorate with sunlight. So a vehicle that's going to be parked outside constantly in an uncovered yard, when it's not being used, won't deteriorate. And the stock seat is underneath this. So when the vehicle's taken out of service, you can remove all of the items out of it and the stock seat still exists underneath. There would be some retro required to bring the seat belts back to their original location. And all the existing stock Ford parts, the Ford retractor, the Ford seat belts, are still used in this particular setup. But if you have any questions on this product or any of the other Setina products we had on there, feel free to check out our website or Setina's. We are the Setina dealer here in Central New York. And if you're looking for any of the information on it, feel free to give us a call or check out our website at bushelectronics.net. Thanks for watching.